If you are going to Athens for the first time, this video is for you. We are going to show you the main mistakes that many people make when traveling there, and how to avoid each one of them. Let's go! The first mistake is thinking that Athens is only about the Acropolis. Of course, the Parthenon is the city's postcard and one of the most important buildings in the world, but Athens is much more than that. The historic center is lively, with neighborhoods such as Plaka, Monastiraki, and Siri, where you will find traditional taverns, shops, and bustling squares. In addition, the city has incredible museums such as the Acropolis Museum and the National Archaeological Museum, which hold millennia-old pieces from ancient Greece. So don't think it's just an archaeological site, because Athens is a living, modern city full of culture. Another very common mistake is not planning for the weather. In summer, between June and September, it gets very hot, with temperatures easily going above 40 degrees Celsius. This can make sightseeing much harder. The best time to visit is between April and June, or between September and October, when the weather is more pleasant. In winter, although calmer, it can get quite cold and even rainy, so bring appropriate clothes. Always carry water, sunscreen, and wear light clothes if you're going in summer, because the heat is really intense. Another mistake is choosing the wrong hotel location. Many people end up booking accommodations in distant areas, thinking they will save money, but they end up wasting a lot of time and money on transportation. The best region to stay in Athens is the center, near Syntagma Square and the Plaka neighborhood. Even if it is a bit more expensive, it's very worth it, because you'll be just a few minutes walk from the Acropolis Museum, Monastiraki Square, and several taverns and shops. You can see practically everything on foot without depending on transportation. We created a personalized map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying in this area, you can't go wrong. The link to the map is here in the video description and also in the QR code on the screen. And on that same map, we have already marked the hotels where we stayed, which are really worth it. One of them had a great price, was comfortable, and super well located. A classic mistake is not buying tickets in advance. The most famous attractions, such as the Acropolis Museum, and the Temple of Olympian Zeus, usually have huge lines. If you buy online, you secure your ticket, avoid lines, and organize your trip better. Another detail is that many tourists forget to buy the combined ticket, which gives access to several ruins, and is much cheaper than buying them separately. And of course, a very common mistake is skipping must-see places outside the Acropolis. Syntagma Square, where the changing of the guard takes place in front of Parliament, is very interesting. The Plaka neighborhood is perfect for strolling slowly and enjoying traditional taverns. It's also worth going up Mount Lycabettus, which has the best panoramic view of Athens, especially at sunset. And for history lovers, visiting the Panathenaic Stadium, where the first modern Olympic Games were held, is a must. But don't worry, in the video description and here in the QR code on the screen, we'll leave the link to the site where we always buy tickets and tours at the lowest price. It's the largest tour site in the world and has practically everything. Tickets for all attractions, tours, and excursions to nearby cities that are worth visiting, all at the lowest price, and you can pay in any currency, saving on fees. And they even have free tours that are great. And remember that on this link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip at the lowest price. The sites we use to plan our trips, and that always end up being much cheaper. Travel SIM card, travel insurance at half price, tickets for all attractions, good and affordable hotels we've already stayed in, cheap car rental, and the global account to take money abroad paying much lower fees. And the links already have automatic discounts, since we are always updating them. So save and use this page that will make your trip much easier. Another mistake is not buying travel insurance. For Greece and all European Union countries, travel insurance is mandatory. Without it, you can even be denied entry at immigration. In addition, healthcare is expensive, and any consultation can cost hundreds of euros. Complete insurance costs less than $10 a day and covers medical care, lost luggage, flight cancellations, and other unexpected events. We always use a comparison site that shows all insurers and finds the best prices. The link is also below. And for those who are new here on the channel, welcome. Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you are enjoying this, subscribe to our channel and like the video, it helps us a lot. Another common mistake is not understanding how transportation works in Athens. The historic center is compact, and you can see a lot on foot. But some attractions, such as Mount Lycabettus and nearby beaches, require the metro, bus, or taxi. The Athens metro is excellent, fast and cheap, and it connects the airport to the center. There are also trams and buses that work well. Taxis are cheap compared to other European capitals, and Uber also exists. An excellent tip is to pick up your car right at Athens airport. which is the main airport in the city. That way you avoid the cost of taxis or transfers to your hotel. And you save time, since you won't need to go to a rental office later. And remember that booking in advance online is always much cheaper and guarantees your car. And don't forget to use the price comparison tool we'll leave in the link. It compares all rental companies and finds unbeatable prices. Another mistake is bringing too little cash. Even though almost all restaurants and shops accept cards, some markets, small fairs, and even taxis still prefer cash. In addition, using cards all the time generates fees. The best option is to bring some cash and also have a global account to pay fewer fees on purchases and withdrawals. This makes life much easier and helps you save. And finally, a mistake that many people make is not organizing their itinerary properly. Athens has many historical attractions, museums, charming neighborhoods, and even beaches. If you don't plan, you'll end up wasting time. The best way is to separate the days by region. One for the Acropolis and surroundings, another for museums, one for the historic center and neighborhoods, such as Plaka and Monastiraki, and one for trips outside the city, such as the Temple of Poseidon in Cape Sunion, which is about an hour and a half from Athens and has a spectacular sunset. If you like this video, like it and subscribe to our channel, so you can travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a great trip.